Hello and welcome back. Today's lesson brings us back to this idea of trusting in us, to ensure our survival. After all, it's so easy to trust in us when we are threatened. Now, this brings us to King David, who, like Jehoshaphat, David took the survival of his people and his nation very seriously. After all, he is the king, and ensuring the welfare of your nation, is part of the job description. And up until now, David was doing a great job of protecting his people by defeating Israel's enemies. By the grace of God, they had won battle after battle after battle. David's armies were undefeatable. This is what happens when you put your trust in God. It doesn't matter who or what is against you, you cannot fail with God on your side. As the Apostle Paul put it in Romans 8, if God is for us, who can stand against us? Well, there's this one person who is determined to stand against us, and that is Satan. Now, Satan knows that he cannot defeat us while our faith is in God, and he knows it. So what does he do? He does to us what he does to everybody. He shakes our faith in God. And he did it with the angels of heaven, and 1/3, they fell. He shook Eve's faith in God, and she fell. And now Satan is about to shake David's faith as well. And how does he do this? By shifting David's faith from God to himself. And when David shifted his faith to himself, he too fell into sin. Now, here's the thing. It's a very easy thing to do. You see, most of us start out like David. Our plan A is to put our faith in God. But the moment we feel threatened or scared, we fall back to plan B, which is to put our faith in us. And as we do so, like David, we forget how God has provided for us in the past. In moments like these, we all need a Joab. Joab had witnessed how Israel had won battle after battle, and as the general who led Israel's armies in those battles, Jacob could have easily been tempted to take the credit for himself and proclaimed himself to be a great military genius. After all, don't we all like to take credit, for the success in our lives? But not Joab. Joab was wise enough to recognize God's hand in Israel's success, and he was wise enough to remind David that battles were not won by numbers or military genius. The battles were won because the battles were the Lord's. So here we are, and here's my takeaway. Don't listen to Satan when he tempts you to put your faith in numbers, how much money you make, how much real estate you own, or how financially secure you are. But put your faith in God, so much so that when your kingdom is threatened, your faith is not in numbers, but in the Lord. And that was our nugget for today. Please leave us a question or a comment in the comment section below. I'll see you tomorrow.